Oprah overcame the hidden costs of doing everything alone. Being independent is often seen as a strength. You take care of yourself, you don't need to ask for help. You figure things out on your own. But what happens when independence goes too far, when it stops being empowering and starts becoming a wall that keeps people out? This wall develops because our core wound is the belief, I can only rely on myself. But where does that come from? And what if true strength isn't about doing everything alone? This can be illustrated in the story of how Oprah Winfrey moved from radical self-reliance to building deep, authentic connections that empowered her rise to success. Oprah's journey from over-reliance on self to true strength. At 14 years old, Oprah was sent to live with her father, Vernon Winfrey, a man who imposed strict discipline and unyielding structure. To a young girl who had already faced instability and rejection, this could have felt like a final confirmation that she was alone in the world. So Oprah learned to rely only on herself. She excelled in school, built a powerful work ethic, and carved her own path. But self-reliance, when left unchecked, can turn into isolation. It can become a belief that says, if I don't do it myself, no one else will. But Oprah didn't stop at independence. She made a profound shift. She learned to let the right people in. Over time, she built deep friendships, sought mentorship, and created a network of people who supported and uplifted her. She realized strength isn't just about doing things alone. It's about knowing when to trust and receive. Oprah rewrote the role of the orphan archetype within her inner kingdom, turning self-protection into self-expansion. And when she did, everything changed. So what is the orphan archetype? The orphan archetype is the part of us that believes I have to do everything on my own. It is a survival response, a way to avoid disappointment. But over time, it can keep us trapped, blocking support, love, and connection. When healed, the orphan transforms into the builder, someone who can trust themselves and others, creating relationships that feel safe, empowering, and real. So this is the exercise from the course. This is just a way in to have a look at the orphan archetype. So let's do this now. It won't take long. So let's begin the transformation right here. So let's just spend a few moments going into this exercise. So take a moment to complete these sentences in your mind or on paper. So the first one is, I wish other people were more, and whatever comes up in your mind. So the example I've got here is, we're more emotionally aware. Why is it so hard for people to blank, whatever comes up in your mind? I've got here, as an example, be more emotionally honest and connect. That's an example I've got here. See what comes up in your mind. For a change, I would like someone to treat me like. See what comes up in your mind. I've got here as an example that they know me and I matter to them. So what came up for you? What were the types of things that came up for you in just doing this simple exercise? Your answers reveal where your orphan is still expecting to do everything alone. So now imagine this. What if you don't have to be the strong one all the time? Just think what that would do for you if you didn't have to be the strong one all the time. What if receiving help doesn't mean you are weak, but instead means you are growing? Just imagine that receiving help isn't a weakness, it is a sign that you are growing. What if the real transformation happens when you allow support in, just a little? So what would happen if you allowed support in, even if it was just a little? Now we're going to focus on the meditation that goes with this course that you have the option to do, that's there and available for you to do. This is just the meditation aspect of it. So the meditation is about stepping into your model village. place of safety and new possibilities. Your orphan archetype has lived behind walls for a long time, but today you have the chance to step into something new, to experience safety and connection in a way you never have before. Your model village is a safe place already within you, a sanctuary where your inner orphan is no longer being made to wait on the outside, but finally welcomed home. This is where you begin to rewrite your story, where trust replaces isolation, and where you can safely reconnect with the parts of yourself that have long been ignored. Just press play and step into your model village. This journey will feel natural, safe, and illuminating. So we're going to do this from now. So just close your eyes.
Dissolving the Orphan Archetype's Healing Fantasy Meditation. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Allowing your thoughts to roll around your head and disappear on the out breath. Allowing the body to relax and the mind to remain alert. On the next in-breath, take your attention to the base chakra. Breathing in through the base, up the internal tube, and out through the crown. In through the base, up the internal tube, and out through the crown. On the next in-breath, take your attention to the heart chakra, the center of your chest. Breathing in through the heart center, find yourself in the internal corridor. If you can't see, then sense. Going deeper and deeper into the heart center corridor, find your awareness entering a large, open room. This is the energy of the heart center. Feel the vibration change as your orphan archetype comes in to the room. Notice what the difference is. Does the energy feel angry, sad, withdrawn, resentful? How does the energy in the heart chakra change as this part of you steps into your awareness? As the orphan makes itself known, see or sense this part of you. How old is it? The energy will be a child. It will be the age your system moved from the innocent archetype to the orphan, an awareness of abandonment. In this space, the child will be excited to show you the healing fantasy it created. It leads you to a model village. The model village is a representation of the story it created, the story it wanted and wished was available to it. How it wanted life to be, how it wanted people to be, where it would feel accepted, and how it wanted people to be different from who they are. As this part of you shows you the model village, let it show you the interactions it wanted to happen, fantasies it created, and the figures it hoped and decided how they must be different from what they were able to be. Let it show you with this model village how it thought it should behave itself in order to be accepted, where it believed its goodness was to fit with others' expectations, and how it feels by the fact it never seemed able to fit them. Allow yourself to see how this model village has been put together, and how the orphan interacts with it, and how it wants to show you its healing fantasy, the story it's told, the games it's played with this model village to try and create a model life. And now say to the orphan, it's time to knock over the model village, to put it away, that it's an illusion it created as a way to try and understand life, and that now it was about creating its own life. See or sense how it feels about this. Is it happy to put it all away? Or does it become angry with you? If it's the latter, say to it, no, the village must be tidied away because it's time for you to enter your own life and to feel okay with that. If the orphan needs comforting, allow yourself to do that, but be clear with the instruction. And in your mind, feel a deep compassion for this part of you. And tell it that you'll help to clear the model village away. As you do, ask it to talk about the happy memories of the story it created, even though it's time for it to go. And as you ask it to talk about this, notice how the orphan changes and accepts that it needs to start to filter in its new created life. The created life that it lives rather than dreams of. As the model village is cleared away, say to this part of you, the space is now a blank canvas, something for its own creation. And feel your energy embrace the orphan child. Say to it how exciting it is to create your own world. Not the story of how you imagined you wanted life to be, but the one that is yours. That's yours in expression, purpose, and acceptance of your own identity. As the space starts to fill with a bright pink light, feel the orphan's anxiety about emptiness begin to change. Say to it, its purpose is to step into interdependence, that everything is connected and part of it, that it doesn't have to be alone, isolated in a story of how it hoped things would be, but can now step into creating what it wants that world to be. And feel the relief spread over the orphan energy, and see or sense the child change. See or sense it grow into its adult, and as it does, feel that energy step into you. And from that space, feel an expansion right the way through your chest. And feel your system embrace the idea of oneness, but also its own self within that. And allow that relaxed feeling of pure relief spread through the body as you gently feel your return to the physical self. And feel your awareness spread through the heart center as you re-enter the physical. In the physical, feel your awareness expand through the body. In your mind, throwing roots out from the bottom of your feet, planting them deep into the earth, and focusing on your breathing. Very gently, bring your awareness back into the room, and when you are ready, open your eyes.
Welcome back. How was that? Did you see the model village? Were you able to knock it over? Or were you blocked? Did you get distracted? Did your orphan create its own world? Did it create its own new world? Discuss this meditation with me. You have the opportunity to do that. Healing the orphan archetype isn't about letting go of independence. It's about transforming it into something healthier. Because when you stop over-relying on yourself, you create space for real connection, trust, and support. The Dissolving the Orphan Archetypes Healing Fantasy meditation helped you step into a new experience of yourself. One way of strength isn't isolation, but openness. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What symbolism showed up for you during the meditation? Come share your experience with me here, which is at isptribe.com. So that's www.isptribe.com. I look forward to seeing you there. If you're not yet ready to share your symbolism, at least come to read through what other people have shared, because you never know, it could change your life. My name is Heidi Sawyer, and I will be your guide on this journey to strengthening your inner kingdom so you can calm your inner world and build confidence in your outer world, no matter the circumstance. I look forward to working with you. Bye for now.